So let me go into my quest book. Let's go meet Sebastian. So it'll be on the world map. Yeah, look how far away that is. That is so far away. This is the closest one to the thing.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Yes, quite. So, I need to go around the mountain. Or above the mountain. I don't know why that's blocked off. Maybe that's the ending sequence. Okay, I'm going to set a waypoint so I know which direction I'm going in. There's a page here.
This looks intriguing.
Nope, didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit the other button.
Revelio.
Jeweled brooch. The gorgeous brooch depicts a magical bird of some sort. Which particular magical bird is unclear, but some believe it's meant to represent one of medieval Irish druidess Cleodna's birds who sang the sick to sleep. Okay. Oh, I can't.
Hello,
get in here.
Hamora.
Okay, it says there was a chest in here.
Revelio.
What's right here? Basket weave, red.
It must lead to something grand.
You'll enjoy your time in
Irondale.
Irondale. Shame about poor sister.
Didn't I already do a quest here? I could have sworn I did.
Mine now, guys. Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the
should have said,
spirit
where
of
is the
youth.
statue,
I
just so
do
I
hope
knew.
you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
Okay. So it's down there. I'll worry about that later. There's a
I
Merlin
should look
Trow
into
up
the
here.
statue Madam Twiddle mentioned.
Actually, before I do that, It says there was a demiguise in here. Where? Unidentified face item.
Revelio.
Demiguise is right there. I would not have noticed that if my character didn't say anything. Okay, there's a lot of stuff around here. Okay, now I'll go up and get this Merlin trial out of the way. That's
Could it be a
terrifying.
Merlin trial? Confringo!
Okay, where did they go? I know I just saw them. There. Right there. There's a couple more around here somewhere. Right there. Any more around here that I just don't see?
Revelio.
Oh, up there? Looks like it's up there.
Confringo! That's that.
There we go.
Settled.
Alright. Let's get back on my broom. Okay. Re-equip that. Is there anything else here other than like the balloons? I might get them just to get them out of the way.
Revelio.
Yeah, it seems like there's a couple things. There we go. One more.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Again, I don't quite understand why this is blocked off, but it's rather annoying. There were a lot of Merlin trials around here that I didn't realize were around here. Just as a precautionary measure. Yeah, I don't know why all this is blocked off. It's really weird.
Oh, nice to see you here.
Yep. Bye, spiders. I like how I have arachnophobia mode on, which was supposed to get rid of the chittering. I'm pretty sure I have it turned on, but I could be wrong. Okay, I'm gonna go over here real quick. Grab the thing over here. Oh, there's more.
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
balloons. Might as well grab them, because why not? And then I'll grab the waypoint. There we go. Is there
Revelio.
anything in here? No? No. Alright, there's one more over here that I want to grab.
I shall cast my...
What's this? A child wandered too far from home.
Bye! Okay, there's another one down here.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Okay, let's do it. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's
You
get
made
this
it.
out of the way. Yeah, and I slept on the floor, waiting for you.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on.
No, you're just
I'll
somebody
take you to my
that I
uncle's.
used to know. Somebody.
This way.
Okay. I shouldn't be able to
Feldcroft
run
used to be a lot
faster than you
livelier.
when you're sprinting.
With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out
Right.
of sight.
Revelio.
The Feldcroft Well. The well in Feldcroft ran dry some 400 years ago during a great drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. Legend says that all was saved when a group of benevolent witches and wizards used a never-before-seen powerful magic to restore water to the region. Isn't that what was in the pensive flashback? I think so.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Okay. Well, I need to actually enter.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Uncle's kind of a bag, but okay then.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
I kind of already been spoiled
I hope
on
you
what
remember
happens,
what I've
but
said. Good day.
I haven't seen the actual, like...
I'm sorry about
Cutscene.
earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
You sound like the voice actress for Isadora, and I don't like it.
Are you alright, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Huh? Actually, before I go out, is there anything else here? There's a thing. Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be, Anne. Chest. How do I get to it, though? Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better, Sebastian. How do I get to that chest? There's gotta be a way. I don't know. Alright, let's go back out.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Gotta go back to
Ranrock's
the room
loyalists
where
are
it
capable
happened.
of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Oh, we're going this way. Okay.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate.
Revelio.
Something.
Residents of Felcross sometimes use these to practice their spellcasting, especially in light of recent goblin attacks. Practicing some. Sorry, I got distracted.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Actually, before I do anything, put that back on, put that back on. put that back. No, not that one. There we go. No. There we go. Better.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Confringo!
Incendio! Confringo! I won't rest until... Incendio! When do you think to give up?
Die.
Really, it is. I won't rest. Rubrum.
Confringo!
Oh,
You've
hi, bud.
made your last mistake. Seems your art isn't in this at all. Is that it? Incendio. How nice of you to stop by. Incendio. One less human to worry about. You're like a clumsy puppy. Was that your bed? Losing their stride. Easily
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
Anything else on the ground that I might have missed? I don't see anything.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Give me 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Search the estate for clues. I
Revelio.
wasn't paying attention because I got distracted.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
It's over here. I know I saw it over here.
Always armed
somewhere.
and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Okay.
Revelio.
Where else is it? Down here?
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Okay, looking at the house itself, so it's like up here? 36 gold. I saw another one here.
Revelio.
Okay, I thought I saw another one over here somewhere. Maybe not.
This well looks familiar.
Give me 1 second. Alright,
Sebastian,
sorry. I'm getting
I've
distracted
seen
because
this before.
apparently
This
I'm
house,
having
the well, the view.
What do you
rent
mean?
issues.
When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Okay.
Revelio.
Okay, there's a thing inside.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Talk to Sebastian.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Well...
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Stairwell. Oh, here. I didn't even notice.
Revelio!
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something. Let's have a look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Wait, journal entry 2 of 7. I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Okay, is there... Oh, here's 1 of 7. Okay. It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The medical doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment. Okay.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Okay.
Revelio.
Where else is
Lumos.
there something here? I don't see anything. Unless I have to do this. No?
Lumos.
There we go. Just had to blow this up, apparently.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Oh, I need to speak to Sebastian now.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Okay, enter the Undercroft.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
map piece?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Oh no.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Hey, level it up. Cool. New quest available. Thank you. I was wondering if it was going to show
Meet
up.
me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
But I'm not going to get another owl. Because there's 2 quests now. So I don't know.